My name is Trevor Hairsine. I am a comic book artist, and I have been so, oh dear, for 35 years, which is a long time. Yeah, I'm definitely best known for the DC series. It's basically a horror comic, essentially. I suspect it was probably the reason I was chosen for this particular job. I had a lot of direction from Scott Boyd. He had pretty, what I would consider to be anyway, a really clear idea of what he wanted, and he communicated it very effectively. I would say most of my job was just sort of making sure the composition worked and making sure that there was good communication between the characters. So Green Lantern was supposed to be on the receiving end of some nasty stuff from Nekron, but personally I didn't want him to be too overwhelmed, so that he still kind of looked cool and not, the big puddle on the floor. So I steered it towards him obviously being on the losing side, but still looking cool while he was losing. I was going for something like that. I mean, I added things like, foreground interests, so a fairly large zombie sort of in the foreground and a group of them sort of rushing up to a centre where the protagonists are fighting. Personally, I like a sense of movement, so although it's a static piece, I'm fairly animated when I draw, and I can get quite physical. The most difficult bit for me was Nekron. I was looking at the in-game models and then looking at the comic books, in particular with how his scythe works. So he seems to have a lantern sort of built into the shaft, which transmits light, but he's also sort of emitting these dark, gooey tendrils as he swings that particular weapon. So yeah, that was fun to investigate. Okay, I'd like to remind everybody to jump into DC Universe Online for the launch of Raging Knight on September the 23rd, 2025. Enjoy.